right here in Kern County. The first in a string of gay marriages set to begin at 8:30 tomorrow morning. The county clerk's office says it has a full day of appointments to issue marriage licenses. 29 Eyewitness News reporter Jose Gaspar live from the county administrative building with a look of what we might expect tomorrow. Jose?
Well, Kurt, tomorrow will be a historic day here in Kern County as gay and lesbian couples will be getting married right here, just outside the Kern County Administrative Building on this raised platform, starting at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
We have a big cake coming.
Sylvia Sims and Tracy Woodell are among the first Kern County gay couple that will marry Tuesday morning, right after getting their marriage license.
I'm just feeling very hopeful and happy and joyous, and I mean, I never thought this would happen in my lifetime.
Sylvia and Tracy met at a church function and have been together for 26 years. The county clerk's office says it has a full day of appointments to issue marriage licenses, 36 scheduled for Tuesday. While the day is intended to be a joyous occasion for gay couples, Sylvia and Tracy are fully aware some may try to disrupt their moment.
We're intending to show up and be married. And we hope that if there are protesters, that they recognize that, you know, we have different beliefs than they do. And, you know, this is America, and that should be acceptable. And it's within the law for us to go and be married. And, you know, we're going to have a happy day going to do that.
Tomorrow's gay weddings are being held outside the county clerk's office because County Clerk Ann Barnett decided her office would no longer perform any ceremonies at all, effectively denying performing gay marriages. On Friday, one unidentified man took out papers from the county clerk's office to possibly start a recall against Ann Barnett. But if Ann Barnett's office will not marry gay couples, others say they will.
We've been doing same-sex weddings for decades, so that's nothing new.
Reverend Bert Tesloff is one of several local people to be performing gay weddings tomorrow. And she's doing it even if it means getting criticized by others.
That's their right. This is America. We can disagree with each other. And I'm sure there are some people, and good church people, who think what I'm doing is terrible, and they have the right to think that. My congregation is supporting me, as far as I know, 100%.
Now, as we mentioned, 36 appointments for marriage licenses have already been made, but we don't know how many of those are for gay couples only. It all begins at 8:30 tomorrow morning, and we'll be here to cover the historic, if not controversial, event. Reporting live from downtown Bakersfield, Jose Gaspar. Kurt, Lisa, now back to you in the studio.
Same-sex marriages will take place tomorrow. It is a hot topic here at home because of County Clerk Ann Barnett's decision to halt all marriages performed by the county. ABC 23's Mark Christian live in front of the county administrative building with what we can expect tomorrow. Mark?
Todd, as of right now, there are over 40 appointments to apply for marriage license here at the county clerk's building. Across the state, thousands of same-sex marriages are expected tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day the California Supreme Court's decision to take Supreme Court messages will go into effect, legalizing same-sex marriage. While the county will start issuing marriage licenses for same-sex couples tomorrow, they will not be performing the ceremonies. Now some licensed ministers will offer their services to perform the ceremony in front of the building. After the Supreme Court's decision, the California Office of Vital Records issued new gender-free marriage forms that include Party A and Party B instead of bride and groom. Tracy Woodell and Sylvia Sims will make that commitment tomorrow. They spent the last 26 years together. It hasn't always been easy defining their relationship to the community. But now,
when you have a piece of paper that is sanctioned by your state and hopefully one day by our country, it brings a whole new level of acceptance and of joy, and people then know what your relationship is about.
If people want to commit the sin of homosexuality, they're free to do so in this country. I just don't think the state ought to endorse it. Just like I suppose a man's free to look at internet porn, but I don't think the state ought to endorse that. It's sin.
And the gay marriage issue is not settled in the state. Voters will weigh on that issue come November. And at least 5 counties around the state have stayed open to offer marriage licenses in the state, but Kern County is not one of them. Live in front of the county countdown building, Mark Christian, ABC 23.
Thank you, Mark. And county elections officials say that someone has picked up a recall packet hoping to unseat County Clerk Ann Barnett. She, of course, has gained national attention with her decision to end wedding ceremonies at the clerk's office in wake of that legal ruling allowing same-sex marriages. However, her decision does not violate the law because she is still issuing marriage licenses. County Elections Chief Sandy Brockman says an anonymous person requested the packet and said it was for Barnett. Officials say there must be 20 signatures in order to serve the papers and then another 38,000 signatures to get the recall on the ballot.
Kern High School District Trustee Ken Metler has made it public that he is against same-sex marriage. Last week, he sent out an email asking opponents to attend the Board of Supervisors meeting to ask the board to give marriage licenses only to heterosexual couples. Metler says the Supreme Court has overstepped its bounds and has sent the wrong message to the community about what a real family is.
And what happened here was they overreached and they created a legal mess in California. At this time, the California Family Code has not been changed by the legislature. It still states that marriage is between a man and a woman and that it is a bride and a groom. So until the legislature cleans up some of this mess created by the decision of these educated fools on the Supreme Court, we have ambiguity in this state. And it's time for the people in November to set it right.
Metler says he will not be protesting tomorrow. Instead, he will focus all of his attention on the November ballot initiative to amend the Constitution to make marriage only between a man and a woman.
It is official. Gay couples can now tie the knot right here in California. Just after 5 o'clock tonight, the state's Supreme Court ruling took effect, and many same-sex couples are getting married right now. 17's Alex Valle joins us in the News Center tonight with more on that. Alex?
Kiyoshi, some county clerks are staying open late tonight to marry gay couples, but here in Kern County, Clerk Ann Barnett's office is closed, and gay couples who want to get married will have to say I do right outside the county building tomorrow. In a few counties across the Golden State, like Yolo County in Northern California, the first gay weddings are taking place tonight. But in Kern County, gay couples will not get married until tomorrow morning. After same-sex union became legal in California, Kern County Clerk Ann Barnett announced no weddings would take place at the county building. Now, County Elections Chief Sandy Brockman said someone came into her office to pick up a recall packet for Ann Barnett. Although Barnett is Brockman's boss, she says she will treat this recall like any other initiative on the ballot.
She just wouldn't be around at the time when we were counting or whatever. I mean, it would just be an initiative that goes on the ballot like everything else.
Brockman also says more than 38,000 registered voters would have to sign a petition to get a recall for Barnett on the ballot. The county clerk's office did tell me today they have 35 appointments scheduled for tomorrow. Gay couples are expected to begin getting married outside the county building at around 9 a.m.